Well, thank you everyone for being here, and I want to echo my gratitude for the young people. You don't look that sleepy, but there's a lot of coffee over in the green room, so help yourself. So inspired. History is being written. The conversation is being changed in a very profound way for your leadership and your engagement, and the young people up with us as well. Thank you. I've learned that the things that unite us as Minnesotans are so much stronger and more important than those things that divide us. We learned that just a few years ago in these constitutional amendment debate and vote that we had. We all want the best for our children, for our families, for our community. If we work hard, play by the rules, show love for one another, things should be all right for the most part. So the question is, why are we awash in so much violence? Almost no one doesn't know someone who hasn't been affected by gun violence. No one wants to fear for their safety from guns. We all agree up here, guns are not the issue. No one here is anti-gun. We're all pro-gun safety. I was raised in a gun-owning home. I grew up hunting. I grew up target practicing. I'm a pretty good shot, by the way. So is my dad. He's excellent. Guns just simply shouldn't be in the hands of people in danger of harming themselves or others. It really is that simple. It's clear that the rules we have just aren't adequate, despite the good efforts to enforce the few laws that we do have. Simple measures, better background checks, no one slipping through the cracks. Of course, practical measures to keep our schools more safe through physical improvements and better safety protocols and the like. But as Kelly Neff said, more social workers, counselors, chemical dependency workers, psychologists, school nurses to take care of the psychosocial needs of our young people. Making sure we can minimize the proliferation of guns that may be fine in war but have no place in our civil society, are not even allowed to be used for hunting. Keeping guns and ammunition safe and secure in our homes. Responding to trauma so cycles of violence aren't repeated. Having decent data in hand so we know what policy interventions work and which ones don't. As one adult said, I heard on the radio this morning about Saturday's marches. These young people have snapped us out of whatever fog and confusion we've been in after all of these tragedies and so much inaction. The fact is that almost every single day, 100 people are killed by gun violence. 7 of them are children. Another 200 are injured. 62% of those deaths are by suicide. We have almost 4 gun deaths per 100,000 people in our country. Every single other developed country has an extremely tiny fraction of that. All of those countries have very similar rights and freedoms, just better safety policies, and they are shown to be effective. So I had the incredible honor last Thursday of sending off 70 young people as they were getting on their buses to go to Washington, and I can't tell you how inspiring and motivating and moving their sincerity, their clarity, and their focus was. I told them, go and march, go rally, change the conversation, but come back to Minnesota and engage with us, put pressure on us, hold us to account, make sure that the elections turn out the way we want, run for office yourself. As Senator Klein said, it is time for us to lead. That is our job, and that is rightly what is being demanded of us.